The Supreme Court's ruling on tariffs is deeply disappointing, and I'm ashamed of certain members of the court.
Tonight, President Trump also firing back at the U.S. Supreme Court after it struck down his sweeping tariff plan, saying the use of a 1970s law was outside his authority. Today's 6-3 ruling invalidates many, but not all, of Trump's tariffs. And in response, the president says he has signed a new order for a new global tariff, adding that will take effect almost immediately. Our Joe McCoy has a closer look at how this ruling impacts you and now where we go from here.
Hi, welcome. Are you guys finding stuff okay?
For the past 10 months,
What are you looking for?
Amy Saldana,
A squishy ball.
founder of Kitty Wampus Toy Store, has been trying to navigate President Trump's tariffs.
I would like stability. I think what we all want is stability.
So when the Supreme Court this morning struck down many of these tariffs, Saldana says she was elated until her uncertainty quickly returned.
I think the elation lasted about 10 minutes, and then we started thinking, clearly this isn't over.
Trump announcing he will use alternative ways to impose tariffs, including a 10% global tariff, which he signed tonight.
The Supreme Court did not overrule tariffs. They merely overruled a particular use of IEEPA tariffs.
Tariffs have been devastating for the past year for me.
Beth Beneke, owner of Busy Baby, says her small business has paid nearly $50,000 in tariffs so far. She's hoping these new tariffs are not as harmful.
I hope we have a little bit more visibility into how our businesses will be affected with the future tariffs that will be sure to come.
The lingering question is, how quickly might other tariffs be put in their place?
Even the experts, like economist Tyler Schipper, are unsure what comes next. And will businesses ever get their money back?
I think it's unclear whether every single company that paid these taxes has to go and sue the government to get it back. It could be a huge burden on small companies.
Much uncertainty remains following today's ruling.
Are these gifts that I can wrap for you?
But one thing for certain is small businesses are taking it as a major win.
If today we're talking about a 10% tariff, I'll take that. Last spring it was 135%. All right, thank you. Take care.
Now, the 10% global tariffs that Trump signed tonight can only be in effect for 150 days. That's barring an extension from Congress. Trump said today that it could be years of legal battles before it's determined if companies receive refunds for the tariffs that they have paid. Jennifer.
Well, it sounds like some of those business owners feel like they have some answers, right? But really, there's still just a lot of confusion here.
Yeah, it sounds like they're relieved by the ruling, and that business owner there of the toy store said it would have been a disaster if the court would have ruled the other way. That's her opinion. So definitely some relief, but of course still so much uncertainty and questions about what things look like going forward.
Good story tonight, Joe. Thank you.